Hey guys, this will be my first Genshin Impact video. I'm in love with the Genshin Impact characters. Anyways, let's get this started. A wind, a Windblume. What is it specifically? Was it that it sparked excitement and the festivities around Mondstadt? Was it a person, a object, a flower? More specifically, who or what was Venti's Windblume? The Windblume Festival, once one of the biggest occasions, occurred annually. The sound of laughter in the city rang throughout the new bloom atmosphere. Mondstadt felt like a new, fresh breath of air. It was beautifully decorated from head to toe. Dandelions drift by with the light gust of wind that flowed through your hair. You took in a deep breath as your gaze fluttered from taking in the wonderful decorations around the city. Familiar faces could be spotted all around, all happier and brighter than ever. The sweet scent of food wafted in throughout the air, along the sound of a lyre pulled in the background. Your eyes flickered to the middle of the town. The fountain gleamed brightly in the midday sun, beautiful decorated with traditional Mondstadt wreaths wrapped around it. "YN, over here!" a small voice called. He looked over to see Flora, waving her hands excitedly around. You smiled and waved back towards her. "Hi, Flora, it's nice seeing you again," you replied, giggling at her excited state. Flora beamed rapidly. "Same to you. How are you? Are you enjoying the Windblume Festival so far?" she asked curiously. "It's wonderful. I love the decorations and everything. Though there is one thing I'm confused about." Flora raised her eyebrows as she gazed at you. "What's a Windblume?" you asked nervously, afraid that you might offend her. Flora let out a small chuckle and explained. "Well, my family believes Windblumes to be a dandelion. It represents the freedom of the city. But I'm sure it can be something that you truly believe in, that represents what you think it is," she exclaimed. "Anything, huh?" You pondered as your thoughts started to immaculate in your mind. "Flora, can I buy 5 Cecilias, please?" a customer interrupted. "Oh, right, just a moment." "Don't overthink it, YN. Enjoy the festival," she replied hastily before signing you off with a gentle smile. You softly nodded at her, giving a wave as you made your way back deeper into the city of freedom, with the thought of what a Windblume is lingering in your mind. As you reached the top of the stairs towards the statue, observing all the intricate designs and decorations placed around. "YN, welcome to the Windblume Festival!" A voice chimed behind you. You looked your head around to see a familiar pair of turquoise eyes and an iconic smile. His eyes sparkled with excitement with a leering, mischievous grin gleaming at you. It was the only and only Venti. "Hi, Venti!" he exclaimed happily, once again to see the iconic bard. Venti's heart pounded as his name was mentioned. It's been so long since you two reunited after your long adventures. He missed you dearly. You left an expression on him that he couldn't forget. He cleared his throat as he straightened up his collar, snapping out his intrusive thoughts. "So what do you think of the festival so far?" Venti asked, sparking up a conversation. "It's been great. I love the festivities and decorations," you replied excitedly. "And you?" you asked him back. He gave a smirk, looking towards the crowd of people gesturing in front of him. "I've been starting a humble business is all. I give Windblume advice and they repay me with wine. A good deal if I say so myself." Look at him with an unsure facial expression. Humble business of his. But shook it off and gave him a chuckle. He was aware of his wine addiction, and it wasn't a harmful way of gaining it. "Please tell me more about your business," you said playfully. "Well, it's more like of a teaching thing, you know. I give people advice on what they need to know and how to impress their Windblooms, and helping them however I can. Though most are love related, which is right up my alley." he simply replied. Windblume in love of ice? So, do you have a Windblume? Who or what is it? You asked curiously. A light blush formed on his cheeks as he slightly tugged his lip. Did he really want to make the right move here? That he decided that you're his Windblume? His heart was screaming for yes, while his head said no. The question was so general and brief, he was overthinking it. It had been a while since he'd seen him, but he couldn't help it or hide it. It was you who made him think every move. He wanted to impress you. He wanted to make you laugh. Despite the moments with you being brief, he cherished it. He doesn't have a specific thing in mind. I don't have a specific thing in mind, he began. Your ears perked up as you followed his gaze. It's because you're my Windblume. A Windblume, something that doesn't have a certain definition. It can be used for anything and anyone. And he chose you. You're a special thing that he cherished for. Your face bloomed a bright pink as you came right then and there to two realizations. The first being what a Windblume is, and second, that you had someone that cared for you. His heart pounded quicker and quicker as he stood there frozen, waiting for his response. People around the vicinity were as anticipated as he was for your answer, to which he got a small peck on the cheek from you. His heart went berserk as the realization set in, and what just happened in those brief moments. The people around you and him clapped and cheered. Venti bashfully rubbed the back of his head while giving you a grin. His eyes looked at you endearingly as he stood there slightly embarrassed. He grabbed your hand and interlocked his fingers with yours and pulled you closer. I love you, my Windblume, he said softly in your ear. Your face got redder. You don't know how, but it did. I love you too, you said back. Hey guys, thank you for listening. Sorry if this part was kind of choppy. My brother was like screaming in the background. I don't know why, but he's acting like a maniac today. So I had to cut off that part, and I stuttered a little bit during this thing because the author did make some grammar mistakes in the Wattpad, so I had to fix those as I read along because I was too lazy to edit in and out of the video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye guys.